change my phone. Yeah, had to slam my door. Hey, had to slam my door. Mr. Yellow and White Gold. I'ma keep bagging this dough.
Your biggest problem is that you care too much. You know what I mean? And I'm that type of person as well. I have a big heart, and I know I do. You know what I mean? And some of us, we know we have big hearts. You know what I mean? Is this shit too straight? I took my hair out. You know what I mean? And I'm rocking the, you know what I mean, the ponytail, whatever that shit is. You care too much. I mean, I made this video in a short form, and it's doing pretty well. I made it in the snow, and it was fun. But a lot of the times, we don't understand that a lot of predicaments we end up being in. A lot of times we get finessed, we get used, we get heartbroken, we get played is because we care too much. We're too nice. When you be too nice and you don't have a backbone and you're looking out for everybody, you're being there for everybody, you're that person in everybody's life, all you end up feeling is pain and feeling hurt and being used. I've been there. Trust me. That's what I'm saying. And you allow yourself to be in a cycle where people, they start to look down on you in certain ways, and the respect isn't there because you care too much. You know what I mean? You overextend, you overdo, you do too much. And you have to know your limits. Know when you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, know who to be nice to and know who, you know what I mean? You don't really need to get all your energy to and need to be nice, you know what I mean? To certain people. Know the difference between who you should be nice to and who you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Sometimes we overly extend ourselves and we're overly too nice. We're overly too, and that could be your personality. That could be who you are, and that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever not be that person. But be that person for certain people. People who reciprocate that energy. People who you should be there for. You know what I mean? People who you should care about. But the ones who just use you, and you know what I mean? And using your energy and using your time, it's not a good feeling. It's not a feeling that you want to feel. You know what I mean? You are being used. Understand when you're being too nice and when you care too much. You know what I mean? People who are like that are prone to be used, finesse. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna put yourself in position where you don't want to be in. You're gonna put yourself in situations you don't want to be in, and all you're gonna end up left with is emptiness, sadness, and pain. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna feel like nobody cares about you like you care about them. You're gonna feel like the energy is one-sided. I'm telling you, you care entirely too much. This is what I'm saying. Like, focus on what you got going on. Your life, your story means more. Don't always try to help everybody else in their story. They gotta figure their shit out. Sometimes, yes, they have to figure their shit out. And it's up to you to figure out your story and what you need to do to, you know what I mean, to become successful and strive. It's what I'm saying. But by you trying to look out for everybody and busting your ass for everybody and breaking your back for everybody, boss, you know what I mean? All you're left with is an empty feeling, and all you're left with is feeling like, damn, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me and what I got going on. That's what I'm saying. It's only just me and this shit. You're only left with the feeling of it, numbness, and feeling like, okay, it's just you and this shit. There's nobody else who give a fuck about me. That's what I'm saying. You care entirely too much. You're too nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I know I sound harsh. I know I sound like I'm attacking you. I'm not. I'm being real with you. You know what I mean? And if nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we're too nice. We only get the shitty end of the stick. I'm telling you. It's what I'm saying. And this comes from a person. I feel like I have a big heart. I feel like I always have. And a lot of people feel like they have big hearts, and you know that. God know that. You know what I mean? As long as you and God know that, that's perfectly fine. But you don't need to be nice to everybody. Not everybody is good people. Not everybody cares about you like you care about them. Not everybody has a big heart like you. A lot of people are just out here looking at who they can finesse and who they can, you know what I mean, play with. I'm telling you, it's a I don't want to say eat or be eaten world, but it's a everybody's looking out for themselves world. I'm telling you, you know what I mean. So know that, understand that, and you know what I mean. Get that reality. It's a cruel one, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking out for themselves. Don't be too nice. It's what I'm saying. Have a backbone. It's what I'm saying. You care entirely. What? Too much. That's what I'm saying. But I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I skipped 2 days of upload. I'm under the weather. It's snowing up here. It's a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm going through it as well. But I love y'all. Stop being so nice.